Hello good people, greetings from Engramium Plus, your go-to partner for everything from web development and customization to support and optimization. Welcome to your first look at Elementor Editor version 4. Editor version 4 is a reimagined CSS class first editing experience designed for modern workflows and long-term scalability. The version 4 features are being rolled out gradually with each and every release of the Elementor, adding more capabilities to your toolkit. If you have been curious about what's new, how it works, and whether it's worth testing, stick around. I will walk you through everything step by step. So without any further ado, let's get started. In order to get started, first we need to activate the version 4. So this is our dev website. I believe you have already installed and activated the Elementor. To activate the version 4, we will go to Elementor settings and we will hover over the editor version 4. We will click activate new experience, follow on the on-screen notification or confirmation steps and activate. So this is how we can activate Elementor version 4. Now we will see the changes on the editor version 4. To do that, we will create a page and give a title Elementor version 4 and we will click edit with Elementor. The very first changes that Elementor version 4 has introduced, that is atomic elements. Currently, there are 9 elements available in version 4. Atomic elements, 9 streamline widgets with simplified 2-tab interface. For example, let's add a video widget. One will be the general for settings and style for consistent universal styling. Once you master one, you will master them all. The video or YouTube widget may look familiar, but it completely rebuilt from scratch for better performance and accessibility. Same familiar options as before, but optimized under the hood. Now the second improvement that we are going to see, that is class name improvement. For example, let's create a class. For example, this is a test class and we will hit publish. And let's view this page on the front end and we will inspect element, this one, and we will see the class name. For example, this one. So as you can see, this is a class. When you assign a class name in Elementor, it now matches exactly in your website HTML code. No more random class names, making it custom CSS easier and markup cleaner. So number 3, the styling indication. Let's go back to our editor and for example, let's change layout. For example, let's click this one and hover over this one. As you can see, there is a button or display dot when something has been modified. By clicking it, we can see exactly which element is active and which one is overriding another. For example, we can click this dot, styling elements, we can see the changes. For example, layout, we can change the size, for example 10 pixel. So we hover over this one. As we can see, this dot has style. We can click this dot and we will see the changes. Now the fourth one, new tab behavior. Elementor now keeps your styling tab open when switching between elements. Helpful for some users, but can feel cluttered if too many are open. A featured request from our side that a search bar for settings would make this even better. For example, currently I have modifying the video for size Let's go to the general and click a tab. Let's add in here atomic elements heading. Let's add another element and click this one. Let's add an image. For example, I am editing the heading. Let's cross this one, heading. This is the title, and title is Elementor version 4. Now I will click the image and I will go to the style, go to the size. Let's keep this. Let's go to the typography, font family, this Arial. So I have changed something on typography. Now if I go back to the heading and click this one, as you can see the title has opened. To check it more clearly, if we click image, we'll go straight to the typography and the size. This is the new tab behavior of the version 4. So now we will see the number 5 small but useful tweaks. For example, we can type units directly from the input. For example, in here I can type from my keyboard, that is 100%. As you can see, the percentage has been implemented. After the units, now paragraph wizard now supports column for creative text layout. For example, this is our paragraph. Let's copy some paragraph from here. For example, let's copy this one and paste it in here. General tab, and this will be our paragraph text. Let's copy some more. And if we go to the style, offset typography, on the typography, if we click show more, we can see the column. In here we can set the column. For example, 4, that will be 4 column. We can set to 5, that will be 5 column. Next one is every version 4 element now supports IDs. For example, if I go to the general tab, we will get the ID. And other small tweaks are now anchor links offset option to prevent headers from overrunning content. And we will get quick clean option. For example, if we have implemented 100 pixel, we'll get a clean button in here. If we click this one, the value will be cleaned. Number 6, responsive display control. Elementor version 4 has introduced a new one on the display option, that is none. For example, we have the responsive option on the top. If we click on the tablet view, from here we can click display to none. It will won't show on the tab, but it will perfectly show on the desktop. Number 7 is aspect ratio and object fit. If we have to go to image, and on the size, layout, spacing, show more, we can configure the aspect ratio and object fit. We can apply custom aspect ratio to image and videos as well. We have the control over the object. For as object, we can set to the fill, we can set to the cover, we can set to the contain, and we can set to none as well. Number 8 is Cloud Template Kits, which is a pro feature. While using the Elementor version 4, the pro feature has the option to save entire website template to our Elementor cloud and reuse them into other projects. To do that, we will need to go Elementor tools. We'll go to website templates. We can export this website. We can import website templates as well. For example, we can export. We give a name, test, that will be a description. We will click next, and we can export or we can save it to library. So this is the Cloud Template Kits, which is available on the Elementor version 4 and Elementor Pro. Editor permission. For example, in a widget, if you give a class name, for example, this is a class. Let's remove this class and give another class, test class. Editors and authors can't override admin created classes, keeping design consistent. For example, we have created this class. Editor and author can't override this class. Number 10 is accessibility update. Better hover and focus control for icons and image boxes. You will get all the updates on the version 4 and all the details in this link. I will put this link in the video description as well. We have the improvement on semantic markup for videos, posts and portfolios, more accurate area labels for forms and login widget as well. This number 11 will wrap up this video. Overall, Elementor version 4 is shaping up to be a huge step forward. Faster, more accessible and more flexible. Remember, this is still in beta, so use it only for testing and share your feedback with the Elementor team. Which new feature are you most excited about? Drop a comment below and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on WordPress and Elementor tips. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.